John, we just heard from Stellantis there about how they're planning to use our technology to do multiple things on their site beyond just the tool control. Can you help put tool control into the context of the entire production process and how we fit?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a really good point, Steve. So these technologies, real-time location and RFID, these are technologies that have value across the entire value stream for our customers. And so what we often find is customers will find a first use case in a particular departmental function, and that will then cross-pollinate into other sections of their assembly process. And the beauty of the technologies is they're versatile enough to solve a variety of different problems. So I think a good way to showcase that is actually starting with a few demos. And what we're going to do is start with a digital assembly control example to remind ourselves how that is enabled with Ubisense technology. Elif in my team is now going to take us through a quick demonstration.
Hi, I'm Elif Kaya in the Ubisense pre-sales team, and I will introduce you not one, but two demonstrations. The first one is about assembly line tool control and vehicle identification, and the second one is about assembly line electronic quality inspection. Here we go.
In this video, I will introduce you to our assembly line tool control demonstration built with SmartSpace. With SmartSpace, we are able to build geometrically accurate models of the production environment. Here you can see all our cars moving down the production line, and you can also see live tools moving in real time on the line. The location information coming into the model, we can now overlay spatial properties onto all of our moving objects. So we can detect the interactions, in this case specifically the interactions between tools and stationary workspaces, as well as between tools and what we call product spaces that move with each vehicle along the line. We consume spatial relationship data to control tools on the line and for vehicle identifications. Now we are going to show you how this works through a web browser-based interface. We begin here with our flexible identification demo. The whole idea here is that vehicle ID on the line is an input to triggering process events. So it tells the operator, for example, what vehicle is there right now and what process to pick, and what work instructions come up, and so on. We can easily configure a zone on the line through our software, which we can change or shift anywhere, or multiply them as many as you like. Moving the zone around is done just with the click of a mouse, as well as reshaping the zone. Software-defined spaces give the customer the flexibility to have them define as many as they like. And if there's a need for line rebalancing, they can also move them around. The same features are also valid for product spaces moving with the vehicles. Now, let me show you our tool control features a bit further. Here, we can see by the colors that the tool is only able to operate in the assigned workspace. And this means that you can ensure even when you move a wireless tool on the assembly line, your tools won't be enabled unless they're in their assigned workspace. So the operators can't roam outside of their allocated space and trigger the tool at wrong areas of the line. Here we can also see product spaces in action. Now we can ensure that not only this tool is operating in a specific workspace or workstation, we can also make sure that the tool is only operating in a particular location around the vehicle, which we call a product space. We can then measure how many rundowns of tightening the tool has done in a product space. Now, once we are done with the maximum amount of rundowns, even if we try to use the tool again in the right product space, we won't be able to trigger the tool. Since all of these constraints are software defined, we can do any combination of workstation plus product space, or maybe only product space. You can configure zones and business rules anywhere along the line, meaning how flexible the tooling strategies can actually be with the underlying smart space capabilities. If you are doing line rebalancing and are relying on a fixed identification technique, like, for example, passive RFID, you have to physically move your hardware to a different location. Whereas within a smart space solution, you just move your virtual workspace with a few clicks to another part of the line. Now, last but not least, what's happening with each of your tools and workspaces can just flow through either to your PLC tool controller or to your MES.